This is my little preschool permaculture project, and as you can see, let me go through the different things we have. We have sweet basil growing. Alongside we have, this is a lemon balm, and it's flowering, turning into seed. It's going to drop the seed. Over here is, I always forget what fennel. This is fennel growing here, more fennel on the side. This is basically small melon and watermelon growing up and around. There's a pond, little pond shaded by leaves back in there. I don't know if you can see it, I added. And created a great little habitat for little frogs. There should be little frogs running around everywhere. And here is a fig tree, one of the first trees. I'm actually going to add an apple tree, like probably right in here. At the end of the year, this fall, I'm going to add apple tree in here. There's Anna's hyssop growing, and this here is red clover coming up. Look at this beautiful red clover, and this is putting nitrogen into the soil. It's like adding nitrogen. And this is a wonderful herb. This is red shiso, and we add a little net here to protect it from the crows. The crows were getting in it. But there is this, actually, if you can see, is a biwa tree. Right under here is a biwa tree. And that may have put back here. I may have to see it in there. There's a biwa tree. So this is a project that I maintain. It already has some food, and it's just in the corner. And my goal is to expand this. If you will become a patron, I'm going to take this section over here and add apple trees and transform it into a permaculture garden for this elementary school. So I'm also going to work and develop this side with putting trees down here. I'm going to put apple trees down here, and after I fix the soil. And there's a drainage problem here that I got to fix, so I'm going to have to spend lots of hours. I'm going to see that I'm going to have to fix here. And I do this all basically from contributions. I do this all with contributions on foundups.com. It's an ongoing Kickstarter. This project, is only like 25 bucks a month of the contributions, and it's maintained. It covers my gas, it covers any costs, any seeds, any incidentals. Puts a little money in my pocket for my time. I think I charge like $1 an hour. That's my hourly rate, $1 an hour when I do permaculture. That's a big spender. And, the opportunity is to introduce kids into permaculture, understand the dynamics of companion plants, like this basil in with this tomato right here. And, how different plants play different roles, using the vines up against the fence here, right? For the melons and stuff. And you can see there's butterflies, there's wildlife. And look over here, there's really no butterflies. There's nothing over there. But like right here, here's butterfly here is pollinating. Okay, he's pollinating the melon and stuff. So, and there's frogs and there's tomatoes, and it's really a wonderful habitat. And this is what we got to get away from, this monoculture. I envision simple things here. For example, if they would literally just put poles, like maybe 3 foot apart, about 2 meters high, just along the rice, you'd have so many spiders creating webs that you wouldn't have a mosquito problem, right? Simple things like that. That's permaculture. That's like looking at the environment, understanding how nature works. And, poles, I'll say 2 meters high, a meter spaced out, bamboo poles all the way around, and you'd create a habitat for spiders. Spiders eat insects. You wouldn't have an insects problem. So, anyway, thanks. Go to foundups.com and join me in saving the planet together. Foundups are ideas that help save the planet and its living systems that are launched by the people, for the people, I should say, launched for the people, by the people. We do these for our planet, not for ourselves. This is a selfless endeavor of mine, because we need a million more of these. We need, we need to change our planet, and the only way we're going to change our planet is for us, you and me, to do it. We need to stop hoping, we need to stop relying on governments, on presidents who campaign on lies and on change and give us none. We have to stand up and make the difference ourselves. It's as simple as that. And I've created a framework called the Foundup, which is just about unifying us together under a simple calling, the Foundup. We're not doing startups, we're doing Foundups. Startups and Foundups are completely different. Startups are things for the 1%, funded by the 1%, by the few, right? Foundups are funded and launched by the many, but they have to help our planet, and we are committed to taking net profits that we generate from our Foundups and launching more Foundups, whether they're level up of my Foundups, whether they're your Foundups or whatever. It's about being selfless. So join me on foundups.com and let's save our planet together.